And it is Wednesday, June the 9th, 2021, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses, just free picks. So, we got Major League Baseball, a few day games and some night games. And then we got one NBA game, got one NHL game. I don't know.
One NHL.
Couldn't tell you. One NHL game.
No.
So 17 games total for today. Saw the Sixers fight back, even the series last night, dominating fashion over the Hawks. And then we saw the Clippers get out to a big lead against the Jazz. Just reeled them in that third quarter, and then took a double-digit lead on them, and then they got reeled in on. So interesting events at the end of the game, creating a push for most. Of course, I had laid the extended points on that game, so it was my first of the extended point losses, but we had cashed gigantic on the Sixers with our biggest extended point win for the VIP members, getting over five and a quarter times our money, laying additional points. So if you haven't been watching the VIP show the last few days, I'm showing people how you cash in extra by exploiting bad lines and really, really fickle public. Just really smoked them. We hit 3 of the 4 on those extended lines, and I think that should pay for your VIP membership for about the next 6 years. So I think everyone's good. Anyways. Brad, anything to say for yourself? Anything to say? Got these 5 minutes to kill time.
5 minutes to kill time.
Yeah, we let people join us. They kind of just sit here and talk every day.
Yeah. Rough finish for me in the Utah game, that's for sure.
It happens.
1.5. Oh, yeah. It happens. Go on streaks.
Sports betting.
Take a beating with a wet noodle.
How about you, Brian? Would you go on the NBA? You had the Hawks as one of your picks. And then
I was 3-2 overall, Clippers. But as far as the Clippers go, I cashed on that. But it did change around 1:30 in the afternoon to 3. So
it was 3 most of the day.
But it's saying the Jazz are going to slam them to scrape them by with a push. I mean, I would think the majority of the people.
Well, I mean, you got bent over on the other 3 previous games, right? I mean, you got absolutely destroyed on each of them because you had the Bucks, right, and they lost by 43, and then you had the Hawks. They lost by 16 and change, and then what was the other one? There was another game in between there which was an absolute slaughter as well. Oh, the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah,
that's right.
Suns.
That was your other.
But then the day before, I had the Hawks and I had the Clip. I covered them both those games. So I mean, we'll see. The NBA's been shit, but the NBA's been square patty. So we'll see.
I don't know. I think you're the square patty, but that's besides the point.
I don't think so.
I know so, but that's okay.
We disagree heavily on that one.
I know, because you look at bad data and you continue to look at it. I mean,
it's just common sense.
That's called insanity.
The Nets are going to be bet heavy.
It's called insanity. Insanity.
It's just common sense.
If you do the same thing over and over again, looking for a different outcome, it's insanity, man.
No, Brooklyn Nets are the public team. There's nobody going to talk me off of that.
Okay. I don't see it that way.
Oh, that's why it's America. We're allowed to have our opinion.
Nope, not on this show.
I mean, Brooklyn.
Not on this show. Anyways, we got Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets, the rematch. Denver got out to the nice lead, game 1, and then Phoenix reeled them in and put the kibosh hammer on them. I don't know. I think we just see more of the same here. I think this one's going to be another drilling. I think it's going to be worse. Nuggets just didn't seem to have a lot of answers down the stretch. Got one guy. And the Suns are like content to let him, whatever. One guy's not going to score 150, that's for sure. That's kind of their attitude, I think. Got a few other guys thought Millsap played okay.
That's still too many points.
Yeah, for me, I mean, the Nuggets are a veteran playoff-tested team. They got spanked in the first game. I got in at 6 this morning, but 5.5, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with 5, I don't think. I think this is a one-possession game.
Yeah, I like 11 in this one. I think 11 is about the right number.
Time's going to run out by playing those extended lines like that.
Well, I have about a 14-game cushion in the last 2 days, right?
And as far as this game, I don't have a premium on it, but I like the Nuggets plus the points.
I have a 14-game cushion.
I don't know about a 14-game cushion. I would say a 4 or 5-game cushion.
I just take your picks. I just push it the other way, man, as far as I can go.
Well, that's been fine, and the squares have been cashing big time.
Squares. You are the square, man. You're the sheep.
I'm not.
You're a follower, man. You're a follower. You are a follower, man. You are not. You're not like setting the tone. You're a follower, man.
I am a follower. That's just true. That's true. I follow.
What?
I would not be
data.
going in on the Brooklyn Nets with their superstar teams and just because Phoenix
took the Bucks, man. They lost by 43, and then he says it was the proper play. How was losing by 43 the proper play? I mean, explain this to me. Explain how losing by 43 points is ever the proper play.
No, it was the proper play.
No, it wasn't. It was a bad pick, and those happened. That's what it was. It was a bad pick, and those happened.
And tomorrow I will have the biggest bet of my life on the Milwaukee Bucks. It is the easiest play on the face of the earth. Okay. Given out for free because it will cash 100%.
We'll see. Minus 11 is plus 241 for the Suns. Rod, any opinion on this game? Me and Brian disagree.
Yeah, I disagree as well. I'm taking the Nuggets as well.
Right.
I'm just going to roll over and die. So, give me the Nuggets.
Who'd you have in game one?
In this one, I think I had the under. I don't went over. Correct? Yes, I believe so.
I think me and Rod had the Nuggets, but I'm not going to quote him on that because I'm not
pretty sure.
I think I might have had the Suns.
I'm pretty sure you guys had both the Nuggets.
Well, yeah, maybe we did take the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think it was Monday, the day that we disagreed on every pick. The thing here is that at 12, it's still attractive at minus 12. But 11, I think, is the better number here, 241. 10.5 is probably the correct number here. Kind of like that Sixers game. If we would have gone too far, we would have lost. And but at 13.5, it was just about perfect. We were never really in danger there. But here you can see the odds the way that when you look at the odds in this game, and you see it at 10.5 at plus 213, and then at 11 it's 241, at 11.5 252, and then you see at 12 286. So the number, it's either 11 or 10.5. I just am not sure. I gotta figure this out. The next point is 9.5. I mean, the 8.5 is the books don't want you anywhere near that thing at 8.5. They're not giving you anything there, so it's like the numbers start to move up to the real value range in that 10.5, 11 range, because at 8.5 on on a 5.5 point spread, you're only getting 152. So it makes it so, the books are kind of trying to scare you off that 8.5. So that's why I'm saying when you get to 9.5, even it's only plus 181. You're laying almost double the spread, and you're not getting 2-1 on your money, and that's that's big. So that's why you have to, if you're the 9.5 is, people like the safe bet, right? They always say, what's the safe bet? And that's 9.5. The safe bet. I think it's actually at 9.5 at plus 181 and 10.5 at 213. It's kind of, maybe it is 9.5 as the number, and it keeps it within single digits if you win by 10. But it just seems like it's a 15-point game, right? I mean, it's just so easy. It's so obvious. I mean, just too easy.
No, I don't think so.
I'll come back to this one. I'll come back to it. Maybe we'll bet a few of these. Maybe the answer is we just maybe the answer is we just start at 8.5, and then we just continue on up in 1 point increments.
Game one wasn't 20 free throws to 6, right? For the Suns.
Yeah, the Nuggets the Nuggets were winning. The Nuggets had a lead and whatever, and then the Suns started playing, and then they just ran them over. And this game, what's going to happen, just like that Nets-Bucks game, it was exactly the same, right? The Bucks were out in front, and then the Nets came in and ran them over at the end. And then the second game, what they did is they started out running them over,
like the Nuggets were,
and then they ran them over again.
Game and their shots just weren't falling.
Well, because they only have one player.
That didn't shot.
Because they only have one player.
1 for 10. You shot 1 for 10.
Yeah, because they stuffed them up. You got to credit that to the defense. It's not like the Suns. Yeah. It's not like the Suns have. I mean, you guys sit here and gush over the Hawks' defense, but the Suns have a way better defense than the Hawks. They're the second best record in the entire NBA this season, coming from drafting number 1 overall like 2 years ago. I mean, these guys have a suffocating defense. They just beat the frickin' Lakers, man.
Oh, that goes the Hall of Lakers. Just what I said on Monday, the Hall of Lakers.
Yeah, here we go. And what happened? And look
what happened. A guy came out and he shot 1 for 10. Joker didn't shoot much better either. So you call it suffocating defense. I call it bad shooting night. We'll see what happens tonight.
You think that this guy, if he had wide open shots, is going to go 1 for 10? It's not like he was standing there wide open. He ain't going to
go 1 for 10 either. And then I said 20 free throws to 6. That doesn't happen normally. It's not going to happen tonight.
It happens when you can't stop a team.
We'll see.
Okay, we will see.
We will.
You started 8.5. Okay. You started 8.5. You go all the way up to about 12.5 in this one.
I wasn't jumping on you because you took the Suns. I was jumping on you because you're acting like the 12.5 is like going to be some easy bet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying you started 8.5. You started 8.5. You go 9.5. 10.5. I didn't say 12.5 was an easy bet. I'm saying 9.5 is the easy bet. And the numbers dictate. You're always talking about these numbers where you're following all these people, but when you look at the real numbers and you're doing the number crunching, right? That's what these numbers say. That the books don't want you on that 8.5. They don't want you anywhere near it. Then why at 6.5 are they just plus 107? If it's a 1 bucket game, because they don't want you anywhere near it, man. I bet these extended lines all the time, so I know what's normal and what's not normal, and I can see those jumps. And believe me, we went over them yesterday, right? In that Sixers game, was that not exactly dialed in? Exactly how it read. It read like a narrative, right? It read like a book. And it played out exactly like that. And it hung right at those numbers. I mean, the Nets game, forget it, right? I mean, that was just ridiculous. But, I mean, this...
Oh, you said the exact same thing for the Utah Jazz as you did the Atlanta Hawks. It just happens to be that you hit one of the two, which is a plus money.
No, I hit 3 of the 4, Brian. 3 of the 4. No, 3 of the 4 I hit, right? Not 1 of the 2. 3 of the 4. I've given out 4. I hit 3 of them. Anyways, what are you selling?
Rocket Gibraltar 5-pack, 4 Major League Baseball, 1 NHL. NHL's actually been good to me so far in the playoffs, so hopefully keep that going. 5 plays, $50 at pickdogs.com. Premium picks.
Rob, what are you selling?
5-pack over at Pick Dogs Premium. Jump on over, pick it up. Wealthy Wednesday 5-pack.
On the VIP show tonight, I'm gonna really crunch in on some of these other big numbers. I'm gonna continue to do that on the VIP show. Is give out extended lines. We're gonna start looking at alternate run lines in baseball and things of that nature, as opposed to just giving out picks. I think that's, for me, that is my VIP. That is how I bet. And it's like, it's not something that I can do on the website when I'm selling picks because the system doesn't really allow for it. But I guess I could do it manually. But maybe I should. Maybe I should start doing that manually on the website because that's how I bet. I should do it how I bet. And just like this with these alternate lines. I rarely, just take the line. I almost always bet alternate lines. Unless I'm just betting a game for action. But like these, like a game like this, the Suns are going to bust them up, right? So it's like we just got to figure out what the number is going to be. It's clear that these are 2 different teams, One is the number 2 overall seed in the playoffs. And they're home. They're not rusty. They're not any of those things. Anyways, one big happy family. Let's go to Major League Baseball.
And we're going to start right out of the gate, too. Major League Baseball. Fucking Giants and Rangers.
Giants, Rangers. A's, Diamondbacks. Padres, Cubs. Pirates, Dodgers. Oh, we'll just do those 3-day games, actually. Any of those 3, Brian?
Oh. Hit my square patty Rays play yesterday, minus the 1.5. I'm going to go with the San Diego Padres, minus the 1.5. Jake Arrieta is a pitcher I like to go against. I think he's seen his better days. And then I'm going to go with the Texas Rangers. They burnt. Lyles had a good game yesterday. Only gave up 1 run over 7 innings, I believe. And the bullpen, the Texas Rangers imploded. But Kyle Gibson, I think he's the comeback player of the year. He's 4-0 with a 2.06 ERA. I think he has to go 7 or 8 today for the Rangers, but I like Texas to get the win there.
And for me, the only play I like in that time slot is the Padres on the run line over the Cubs. Yu Darvish pitching. They've won 11 of his 12 plays. Cubs get their butt kicked today. I think the Padres on the run line on that one.
Got the Pirates and the Dodgers. What a lousy game that was yesterday. That was just, I've never seen that before in my whole life. That Pirates-Dodgers game. That was ridiculous. It was like Bitler picked the Pirates with me or something. It's like, I've never seen that before.
I did take the Pirates yesterday.
And you ever see that before in a baseball game? The frickin' Pirates-Dodgers game? You ever see that? I've never seen that before in my life. And I've watched probably 150,000 baseball games. I've never.
The Pirates, the play where the catcher, where they ran, the first baseman ran it to home plate like a few games ago. You see stuff with the Pirates.
No. The guy hits a home run, rounds the bases, and gets called out for not touching first base.
I think something like that happened in a World Series or a playoff game many, many years ago in baseball where the guy didn't touch the base.
This happened to me yesterday with the Pirates. They were winning 1-0, and they took the run off the board.
Well, that's the rule. You got to touch the base.
Did he not touch the base?
Yeah, he didn't touch the base.
I didn't watch it. I didn't see it.
Oh.
So I wasn't watching.
Oh, yeah.
He totally missed the base?
Totally missed the base. And the thing is, the worst part of it, is that they had signaled home run. If he knew he didn't hit the base, all he had to do was go back and touch the base, right? It's like you missed the base, you just go back and touch it.
Yeah.
Dodgers called for the replay. He was out, and he was clearly out. Then he got caught. The same guy caught taking second. His next time up. He had a bad day, Hayes. Bad day at the office, and they end up losing 5-3. And I'll tell you what, man, those were the 2 runs that were the difference.
2 runs, yeah.
Well, the thing is that you go from 1-0, you're beating the Dodgers in the first inning, and now all of a sudden it's 0-0, and then the Dodgers get to the lead, on you. It's like you had the lead on them. It was like very hard to recover from something like that. Yeah. You missed the base.
That's a rarity. How many times is it, rare?
I've never seen it before.
Oh, I've seen it once. Just like Ryan said, I remember that. I'm trying not to remember what game that was, but I know they checked it.
It might have been the New York Giants a long time ago when they were in New York. That's just off the top of my head.
I don't know. It was depressing. Anyways, Pirates, Dodgers, Phillies, Braves, Mets, Orioles, Reds, Brewers, Tigers, Mariners, Rays, Nationals. Brian, any of those?
I'm going to go with Boston Red Sox with Eovaldi on the mound. I just think the Red Sox are playing good baseball. And that's another square patty play, but I think the Boston Red Sox are just the play. And then the other one, I've been really looking. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Pirates again. Yesterday hurt, but I think Anderson gives them a puncher's chance here getting a W. Everybody, again, will be on the Dodgers. I don't see them sweeping the series, that's for sure. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
And for me, I'm going to take the Orioles. I don't care if Matt Harvey's on the mound. I think you see a little regression here from Taijuan Walker and the Mets. I think the Orioles get another win over the Mets. And the Dodgers and the Pirates, I like the under. I think you see a lower scoring game in this one again, just like you seen yesterday, 5-3. Give me the under and the Dodgers.
Also, I don't understand why the Orioles fans are screaming "Yankees suck" at the Mets game. I mean, the Mets, I think, also think the Yankees suck, right? I mean, it just didn't even make sense. They were chanting "Yankees suck" for 6 innings during this game. It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't understand what that has to do with the Mets. I don't know, man. It's like the Mets also think the Yankees suck. I think it's pretty cut and dry there. Just odd day in baseball, as usual. I wouldn't go near Brett Anderson with a freaking 30-foot pole for the Brewers. That guy stinks, man. I know the Brewers are on the heater, but Brett Anderson's not. He's terrible, man. He's absolute garbage. Two losses and 4 no decisions in his last 6 starts. Believe me, he's on any other team, it's worse than that. Brewers, though, quietly 9 of 10. Very quietly. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Sneaky quiet as always. All of a sudden, it's like, what?
That's why they're always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Brett Anderson, favored on the road. I don't even think he's favored, right? They've won 9 out of 10. He's not even favored. Well, they weren't favored yesterday either.
Nope.
I like Tigers. Casey Mize against Flexen. I don't love him. I like him. Flexen's been hit and miss. But he's been mostly miss lately. Yeah, if you have pics, you should put those in the Facebook group, man. That way people will see them. Anyways, next set of games, Marlins against the Rockies. Man, the Rockies just a bad team. 4-23. Rays, Nationals, Yankees, Twins. Oh man, wow. I'm going to talk about another bad team, the Twins. They absolutely stink. That was just pathetic yesterday. It was like they had, it's like when the Twins have like every chance to win the game, right? Every chance they're winning, right? They got every chance, whatever. And it's like they just beat themselves. It's like, nah. It's like, it's weird because baseball, you don't really play for the draft choice, right? No one ever accuses a team of tanking in baseball, but I mean, you got to start to wonder what's going on here in Minnesota. Right? It's like, whew. It's not even fun to watch. I mean, I'm not a Yankee guy, that's for sure. Man, that was ugly. It's like, and now you got Randy Dobnak going. Yeah. Why bother showing up?
Lights there for no Twins.
You think right? Like the Twins players, they go to the ballpark to see if they could like grab because they like the hot dogs or something.
How many times can we get conked over the head?
I used to sit in the bleachers at Fenway Park, and the relief pitchers used to ask us to hit up the vendor and grab some hot dogs for them. It's true. It's like Bob Stanley's like, hey man, get the hot dog guy. It's like, all right. No problem. Got Nate Eovaldi against Jake Odorizzi. Almost mirror images of each other, except Odorizzi's not very good anymore. Got Adam Wainwright and Giancarlo Mejia. The Indians. Yeah, the Cardinals. Dumpster fire yesterday. Martinez. Then you got Alek Manoah, who had that big first start against the Yankees. Then he gave up 3 solo shots to the Marlins. It's oopsie. 3 home runs against the Marlins, man. Against the Marlins. And then the Angels, who, I mean, they bruised me now. Beat up on the Royals 2 nights in a row. Heaney and Bundy getting wins. And here comes Griffin Canning looking to complete the trifecta. Brian, how much you got on Canning and the Angels in this one?
I'm going to go with the Royals here and go against Canning.
What?
Angels have been doing it to me. Anytime I go against the Angels, they usually win, so maybe you guys should take the Angels. But I'm going to take a shot here with the Royals. I decided to see the Angels winning 3 games straight. And then I'm going to take the under in the White Sox and Jays. I think Manoah bounces back, has a solid start. I think Lance Lynn goes 7-8 innings, another strong start. So I think it goes under 8.
I'd take the Angels for sure. You're wearing the hat. It just doesn't work. So I'm definitely that's how you double it up.
You could be on something there.
Definitely. Griffin Canning for the trifecta. No one has seen that coming. We should have had it from the beginning. Any other one? I'll take a shot with Jays and Alek Manoah. He's 1 for 1. He had a good outing, and then he did give up 3 home runs. I think he'll have worked on a few things and We had a closer game in this one, and I think Jay's bats helped him out. Lance Lynn's only 1-3 with 5.45 ERA and 7 career starts against Toronto. So they've seen him, they've hit him before. So I think Jay's bats wake up. Give Alek Manoah a little bit of run support. Give me the Jays in that one. And I'll take the Yankees beat up the Twins again. Twins are awful. Give me the Yankees on the run line. Kick their butt. I don't take the Yankees very much, but I'll take them today.
I'm going to take the Suns. I'm going to lay the extended. I like the Phoenix Suns in this one.
I'm going to get some Nuggets.
I like the
Definitely
Phoenix
get
Suns.
some Nuggets.
I could go for some Chick-fil-A nuggets.
I like the over on Booker points. I don't even know what it is. I like the over. I like a lot.
I'll take Joker points over.
What's the prop on Booker points? Game. The prop on Booker points. Over. I'll buy a lot. I like the Red Sox against the Astros. You know what? I'm going to parlay the Red Sox and the Yankees. Just for the hell of it. All right. NHL action. Calvin Dudley wants to parlay the Dodgers with the Suns. I would take the Pirates in that one. But Gonsolin on the mound.
First start? Yeah.
In a while, right? It's not his first start. He's played plenty.
This year.
Oh, this year. He's not good.
No. He's warmed up a little. He's up to 50, 60 pitches.
He's not
stretched
good.
Out a little. He played a little bit in AAA.
He's not good.
No.
He's not good.
But it is the Pirates.
Bruins and the Islanders. The Islanders look for the closeout here, right?
Yep. Just like they did the Penguins. So for me, I'm going to stick with what I said in the video. I think the Islanders, they found something here by switching up the lines. What they do is they've double shifted guys, and so then Boston can't get their matchups they want, because all of a sudden you got the line. There's no lineup the way that he's been shifting the lines. All of a sudden you got 4 guys, and then one guy will stay on, 4 new guys come on, one guy 4, and it's just confused the heck right out of the Bruins. And I think you see pretty much more of the same, and the Islanders get the win and upset these overpaid bum Bruins. I'm just saying that.
Wow, a couple days ago you were singing the praises of the Bruins.
Huh?
Rod jumped ship.
Rod jumped the ship. He
jumped the ship.
The winner of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, he had them as in the cup final.
They had them
in the final,
and they blew it.
Blew it. Final,
and then Rask is a question mark. Their goalie's a question mark again. Rask left the game, and we don't even know what's up with him. We see what happened with Rask. No Rask in the bubble. It's like Rask takes his puck and he goes home. He don't want to play anymore. He leaves. So I don't know. It looks like Boston's leaving ship. So
you kind of like the Suns, is what you're saying.
No, I like the Nuggets.
So let me see if I heard this correctly. It's a lean to the Suns.
No.
Brian's on the Suns. We turned him. It's never happened on this show. Like
he's on the Royals and he's wearing an Angels hat.
I'm not an Angels fan. I hate I'm not a fan of any team.
I'm a fan of pick dogs.
I'm a fan of pick dogs.
Me too. Pick dog.
Pick dog.
This hat is a gift, so I wear it.
Pick dogs.
Definitely gonna dig into that Bruins game on the VIP show. But as far as I'm going with the under 5.5 right now. I just think it's gonna be a balls to the wall, fisticuffs type game, like vice grips. I think it's gonna be a 3-2 game. I'm going to take the under 5.5.
So you're saying lean to the Suns. Parlay it up with the Nets.
I wouldn't even bet the Suns with your money if I had.
You gonna parlay it up with the Nets tomorrow?
Bucks will be I don't know if it'll say my biggest play ever in history, but I'm giving out for free because I just can't help myself. Milwaukee Bucks. I'm loving it right now. Loving it. And I usually don't talk about games days in advance, but I'm on the Bucks.
So you kind of like the Nets.
I might never bet the NBA if I lose the
A lean
I might give up.
I definitely lean to the Nets. What's the extended line on that one? Yeah, Bucks.
Give me an N. E. T.
Right.
I can't hear you.
You see that gift train?
What's
oh my God,
that
it's hilarious.
spell? I can't hear you. One more time.
Definitely need a Nets hat. Definitely. Come on.
The Bucks have had a lot of playoff success in recent years, Rod. So.
We thought Toronto was bad. Maybe we can win. Oh no! Here comes the Nets.
Yeah. How about last year in the bubble? They were like hoping they would cancel the season so they would give them the trophy. Mark Lazarus like out there. He's like, if they cancel the season, we get the trophy. He's on like CNBC.
That was the Boston Bruins last year, actually. In the NHL, they were hoping they were canceled because they were the President's Cup winners. So they were like, if there's no playoffs, so we win the cup. Yeah, come on.
Oh, no, not the Milwaukee Bucks. When the Raptors took them out, was it a 7-game series or they just swept them? I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember. 6? Was it 6? Or did it go 7? 6?
Let's see. See exactly how crappy that was. Relive history. Oof. Got ugly. Yeah, the Bucks took the first two in Milwaukee. 108, 100, 125, 103. Then Kawhi Leonard started playing. Oof. Oh, yeah. 194 in the 6th game. Kawhi Leonard, 27 points, 17 boards. It's a man amongst boys. He scored more than a quarter of the points for this whole team. Wow. Yeah. Kawhi Leonard was the leading scorer in every game except for Game 4. Middleton was. Raptors won that game too. What was last year? Who did the Bucks lose to last year? Was it the Heat?
The Heat. Sure was the Heat. Or was it Boston? Boston?
I don't know.
Boston or the Heat? I think it was the Heat.
Didn't win was the Bucks.
I think they got swept by the Heat, didn't they?
Yeah.
4-0. The bubble.
No, it wasn't a sweep. Oh, wait, maybe it was. No. Milwaukee won Game 1. Oh, wait, no, this is this year. That's this year. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Remember, they didn't want to play Game 5? They sat. It was the Bucks that sat, remember, because of the whole...
Yep.
They wanted to just stop the whole playoffs. The Bucks did. The Bucks walked off the floor. That was odd.
Yeah.
Then there was all the talk like Giannis was going to leave. Yeah, it's been a disaster there in Milwaukee, hasn't it? All right, I guess that's the show. We could recap. Brian took the Suns. Rod agreed, and me, we had basically a consensus here.
Be a cold day in hell.
So what are you saying? What are you trying to say?
I'll tell you what. Just take the Suns on the money line. There you go. That should be a safe bet.
What are you trying?
Play that minus 500 or whatever.
What are you trying to say?
For me, in the NBA, I took the under. Yeah, I'm sorry. I took the Denver Nuggets plus the 5.5 points. The San Diego Padres then on the run line. Texas Rangers on the money line. Pittsburgh Pirates money line. Red Sox money line. Toronto Blue Jays under 8 runs. The Royals on the money line. And the New York Islanders under 5.5. And my parlay is the Denver Nuggets plus the points. Texas Rangers on the money line and the Jays under 8. And get my Rocket Gibraltar 5-pack. $50. Pick those up.
Rod?
And for me, I'm going to take the Nuggets plus the points. MLB, take the Padres, lay the run line. Take the Orioles on the money line. Jays on the money line. Take the Dodgers game under. Take the Yankees on the run line. Take the Islanders to get rid of the overpaid bums. And also take the Angels to get the sweep there. Trip will play on that one. And for me, my parlay, we're going to take the Islanders on the money line, Orioles on the money line, Angels on the money line, and jump aboard over at Pick Dogs Premium. Get my wealthy Wednesday 5-pack. Big winning day coming.
I'm taking the Phoenix Suns. I'm going to be on the alternate spread on this game. So be sure to join the VIP show, and we'll put in some bets together on that alternate spread. We've been killing it on the alternate spread so far this round of the playoffs. In baseball, I took a bunch of games. So who did I take? We took the Phoenix Suns. Then we took the Suns again. We took the Pirates, the Reds, Tigers, Marlins, Yankees, Red Sox, and then I had no commentary whatsoever on the hockey game. I kind of like the Islanders to win the series, but I think they do it in Boston. I think Boston wins tonight. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining us. Let's make it a winning night. I'll see you guys later on today for the VIP show. Going to go over those extended lines. Brian's going to tell me how wrong I am and how sharp he is. And Rod's going to sit there and say, I don't know. But he'll have some good voices to go with it.
We will have some good voices.
The Bucks. Not the Milwaukee Bucks. Not Giannis.
Maybe I can get Rod into a hat bet later today for
not the Nuggets.
The Bucks Nets. I'll send him out a brand new Nets hat.
Not the Denver Nuggets. No
way. Three Nets hats to Toronto. I mean, not Toronto. To Calgary.
Okay.
Calgary.
The Stampeders. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. All kidding aside.
The Elks.
Let's make it a winning night.
The inaugural year of the Elks. They will kick the
Maybe you want an Elks hat instead.
Rod, what's the over-under on emails? So stop being so mean to Brian.
I'm going to say over.
I like the over 7.
Yeah. I like the over 7 too.
How many of those get routed directly to my junk mail? I'm going to say at least 5. That means you've already complained. Direct to junk. We got to do Mitch's mailbag. Should I show everyone my latest death threat that I got?
Actually, the Nuggets money line's looking good right now. I'll have to see. Outright money line. Plus 190.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have an awesome day. Try and act more professional tomorrow. Let's make it a winner. And see you guys on the VIP show.